In this video, you will get an overview of the Lanes platform functions to be used for workshop format design. In the workshop on Lanes, speaker and participants may interact with the help of the microphone, and with the help of emojis. To get the content in the content area on the left. In the program builder, there are developed several activities and designed the way of how they will be realized and implemented in the virtual room. For the content display, on Lanes there is a special activity which is called Mini Lecture Slide. This is how it looks like in the content area. Mini Lecture Slide is visible for the speaker and for participants at the same time. So they get the access to Mini Lecture Slide in parallel. As a content on Lanes can be audio and video as well.
Now in business, what happens is we take the best consultant and we make him head of the consulting team instead of picking the best leader.
Video and audio as well is at access to the speaker and participants in parallel at the same time. So content on Lanes in the workshop format is at the access of speaker and participants in parallel in a full group. To move to the next part of the content or to the next content or activity, speaker may use button Next. This is the way how the planned, designed activities and content are managed by speaker in the virtual training room. Moreover, for managing the activities and content, speaker may access training content button and will see the list of the designed activities and content for the workshop. For the behavioral tasks on Lanes, there is a fishbowl activity, which as well can be designed for workshop. In this activity, the speaker defines who will take the active roles in a fishbowl. There can be added up to 16 roles. As well, there can be added the role of an observer, and it can be added observation checklist. There is one more very useful tip for speaker in workshop format on Lanes. It's a function of assigning participant to speaker role. Then in the main grid, the participant avatar or video will become larger and will be more visible for other participants. For some discussions, doing some practical tasks, there are several activities which can be used designed on Lanes for the workshop. One of them is exercise to work in teams. One more activity for the teamwork in the workshop, which can be designed on Lanes, is moderation. In the workshop can be designed brainstorming teams. It's one more activity to invite participants to do something in small groups. For some activities and tasks to be done in a full group, for the workshop on Lanes can be designed several activities like poll, whiteboard can be used, or brainstorm in full group. If there are some additional materials for the workshop, Then on lanes, those materials can be pinned in pre-work and post-work. For example, in pre-work materials, it can be long read, as well can be attached file, can be PDF document uploaded. In post-work materials, feedback form, which is very useful after the workshop to get feedback from your participants. In this video, we made an overview. What are the functions and options Lane's platform has to design a workshop?